Okay, so dog parks, we all like to take our pets there, right, to go stretch their legs, but is it safe for Fido? Well, that's why we have Dr. Lisa Hess here. She's a friend of the show, and obviously you're a veterinarian, so she's a leading expert on this topic. So let's just, you know, go right to the point here. Are dog parks safe for our pets?
Safe is a difficult thing to actually say. Okay. I don't know that I would call it truly safe. I mean, the thing is it's all idyllic to say, oh, take my pets to the dog park, they have so much fun, I talk with other dog owners. But in reality, what I see are dogs that are attacked or pick up a parasite because they were at the dog park. Or, you know, another dog was aggressive with them. And, you know, you can't assume that all dogs are well-mannered. Even if you have the nicest dog, there still are other dogs that could be aggressive. It only takes 30 seconds to cause harm, especially for a little dog. You know, a little shake can really damage a little dog, cause quite a bit of trauma.
And what about the exposure to other illnesses like you had mentioned, you know, parasites, vaccines? I imagine that if you're going to adventure and take your pet to a dog park, that age is a big factor.
You know, age is a big factor. You certainly want them current on vaccines, and usually after 6 months of age, they're current, and it's usually pretty safe to bring them to the dog park. You want to make sure they're current on heartworm prevention and flea and tick control. You don't want to pick up fleas or ticks at the dog park. And then the other thing is, you know, make sure and pick up your dog's poop, and don't allow your dog to pick up other or smell or sniff or step in other dogs' poop.
Be a responsible dog owner. Bring the baggie. Because not all parks have the baggies, or they're out of them.
And so not everyone feels that it's necessary to pick up poop, but it really is. It protects your dog and you from picking up a parasite.
And nobody likes stepping in it either.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is, you know, if your dog is ill, has an underlying illness, I wouldn't go to the dog park.
Okay.
If you have a super afraid, a dog that's very fearful and shy, I wouldn't go to the dog park. So know your dog and scope the dog park first. Get an idea. What kind of dogs are there? Maybe go at a quieter time, really early or later in the day, the less, you know, heat of the day, so your dogs aren't getting overheated. Just know who's at the dog park and what kind of dogs are there. And again, don't trust every dog is well-mannered.
Okay, and then what about dogs on a leash at a dog park? Do you suggest that that's a good way to begin?
You absolutely can. That is the safer way. At least start out that way. Keep your dog on a leash to introduce to other dogs. But once your dog's off leash, they can run as a pack. And, you know, things can happen when dogs are running as a pack. And if your dog doesn't have off-leash command, if you can't call your dog back, maybe keeping your dog off-leash isn't the right thing for you. You should always keep it on a leash. And again, if you have a little dog, be careful. Big dogs can still come attack your little dog on a leash. So always be careful of the big dogs.
And is it possible for a pet to learn possibly behaviors from other dogs?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, young dogs that are still learning, the social interactions can pick up some bad behaviors.
Ones that you've worked really hard to get rid of, and then you take them to the dog park and it's ruined. So just be careful of that. Lisa, thank you so much. I have to say thank you to Vinny too. This is Vinny, the French Bulldog.